Hello everyone, in this video we are going to find the value of x1 squared divided by 1 minus x1 plus x2 squared divided by 1 minus x2 plus and so on plus x 2022 squared divided by 1 minus x 2022 if it's given that x1 plus x2 plus and so on x 2022 is equal to 1 and x1 divided by 1 minus x1 plus x2 divided by 1 minus x2 plus and so on plus x 2022 divided by 1 minus x 2022 is equal to 1. So here we have to notice that x1, x2, x 2022 are real numbers. So now let's start. So let me rewrite this expression here. X1 divided by 1 minus x1 plus x2 divided by 1 minus x2 plus and so on plus x 2022 divided by 1 minus x 2022. So notice that using this expression now I can subtract from the both sides of this equation x1 plus x2 plus and so on x 2022. So now if I subtract from the both sides, then I'll get minus x1 plus x2 plus and so on x 2022. This one is, as you can see in the right hand side we have 1 and minus again x1 plus x2 plus so on x 2022. So as you can see here we can easily cancel and nothing has changed here. So now again, let me rearrange the left hand side of this equation as x1 divided by 1 minus x1, and I can now distribute this sum to each fraction. So therefore I can express the left hand side as x1 divided by 1 minus x1 minus x1 plus, so x2 divided by 1 minus x2 minus x2 plus and so on plus, so x 2022 divided by 1 minus x 2022 minus x 2022. And as you can see this one is equal to 1, right? So therefore 1 minus 1 will be 0. So now let me now first find the common denominator from the first bracket. So here the common denominator is 1 minus x1. So therefore here will be x1 minus, if you multiply 1 minus x1 by minus x1, then I'll get x1 minus x1 plus x1 squared, and plus this one give us, so common denominator in the second bracket 1 minus x2, so in the numerator x2 minus x2 plus x2 squared, so plus and so on plus, so in the same manner we can easily find the common denominator x 2022. So here x 2022 minus x 2022 and plus x 2022 to the power of 2. So therefore this one is equivalent to, so here x1 will be cancelled, x2 will be cancelled and so on, and x 2022 will be cancelled. So we'll get x1 squared divided by 1 minus x1, so plus x2 squared divided by 1 minus x2 plus and so on plus x 2022 divided by 1 minus x 2022. So therefore as we see the right hand side was 0, so this one is equal to 0. So the question was to calculate the value of this expression, that we found that this one is equal to 0. So this is our final answer. Thank you for watching. Please comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel.